What's up, Yuma? I'm Johnny Porter.
And I'm Victor Calderon.
On today's program, we are going to be joined first by Shawn Foster. He is the owner of Arizona Scuba Shack. We'll be discussing more than 4 decades of scuba diving, certifying over 800 divers, teaching right here at AWC, and all the underwater adventures he has had during his career. After that, it's off to Jesus and Alexis. They are the father and son team behind Costa Baja. That's a restaurant right here in Yuma, Arizona. They're going to let us know how they turn family recipes and passion for authentic Mexican food into a growing business, and hear the behind-the-scenes stories of Costa Baja's journey from a kitchen to 3 to 4 locations right here in Yuma, Arizona. So stay with us for What's Up Yuma Radio, beginning right now on KOFA 94.7 FM.
And streaming online at borderradioaz.org and on the KOFA app. You can also view our show on the Border Radio Facebook page and the KAWC YouTube page. And don't forget, you can reach out to us by email at whatsupyumaradio@gmail.com.
What's Up Yuma is sponsored by Citrine Law, LLC, a Yuma law firm practicing criminal defense, DUI defense, and personal injury law. Information is at citrinelaw.com.
Chili from Philly. Nick Papagiorgio from Yuma.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to another episode of What's Up Yuma Radio. I'm Johnny Porter.
And I'm Victor Calderon. Johnny, it's good to be with you this morning.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. You have a good weekend?
Yes. We were at the Reggaeton EDM show on Friday, Sin Límites, with our friends Jeanette and Justin.
Another great event. I met Jeanette's parents. Did you meet?
I met them briefly, yes. That was cool. So it's very much a family.
Yeah.
Even though it's like 21 and over, it's a family atmosphere, right? Because the last time the DJ brought like his
Nana.
grandma.
Yeah, his Nana was there. You know, it was cool. So. And then Jeanette's parents came up to me. They're like so grateful that we had them on the show. Right. They're really nice, great couples. They're very proud of their daughter. It was really cool to see, you know.
Yes, I mean, anytime, you're organizing an event, you don't know who's going to show up, if people are going to show up, right? And they've had it, sold out both times. And
pretty incredible for
people having fun.
For young kids. Like, well, I call them kids because I'm old, but just youngsters coming into another city saying, hey, this is missing here, and they put it on and do great. So very proud of them.
Yeah, and, they want to come back. I briefly messaged with them, I think Saturday, and they want to do it again. So I think they have a good relationship there with the folks at Tarros Chicali and, as other events that are going on there. But yeah, that's a good thing to have.
Yep. And then what's going on with soccer? You want to give us a soccer update?
Oh, okay. So like we were talking about briefly off air before we get to our guest. We're in the round of 32 now. So anyone listening, most likely are following either USA and or Mexico. Canada advanced to the round of 16, so they're in like the Sweet 16 if you want to think of it that way. And then, a bunch of teams are still left. England, Brazil, the bigger teams, Argentina, Portugal.
Who's favored now?
I think a lot of people are still saying France.
France is favored,
France, because there's been 3 teams that won all 3 of their games. It's France in the match play, Argentina, France, and Mexico.
Okay.
And so, but I think if you ask most experts and even casual fans, they'll say France.
The France is going to do it. Oh, cool. Right on. Well, who do we have with us today, Victor?
Yes, we have Shawn Foster. He is the owner of Arizona Scuba Shack. Thank you for being here this morning.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Good morning, sir. And before we get to the Scuba Shack and what you do, we like to get to know our guests. And, we're going to find out how you got into scuba diving. So where are you from originally?
I'm born and raised right here in Yuma, Arizona.
Okay, and that's like, I knew that, but it's odd to me because scuba diving in Yuma, Arizona, right? It's like, what? You'd figure you're like a Cali guy. You got the long hair. You look like you were a surfer dude, but I just couldn't imagine it. So, okay, what was it like growing up here, and what were you into when you were young? Because there wasn't many places to dive.
Growing up here was awesome. We got to go all over the place. I rode my bike everywhere. I did not skateboard a little bit, but Frisbee, go to the parks, play Frisbee. Yeah. 110, 120, let's do it all day long. Mm-hmm. Still love the heat. Still love being out in it.
And so would you go to the river, Martinez Lake? Did you do that kind of stuff?
Yeah, we went out to Senator's Wash.
Senator's Wash, okay.
That was kind of the go-to place.
Okay, real quick, so back then it was Senator's Wash? That was the go-to place?
That was pretty much the go-to place.
So why Senator's Wash? Any idea, or was just because it was?
It just because it was. I mean, the downtown river area that we have now wasn't developed.
Yeah,
we
that's
had the
true.
tree area. It was called something else.
Yeah.
Still is. But we mainly, a lot of people just went down to either go down behind Morales because the river still ran at Morales Dam.
Mm-hmm.
So there was some nice swim holes back there behind Morales. But we could also go out to Senator's Wash and enjoy the water out there and just kind of hang out all day.
Mm-hmm. So then when you were young, did you any inklings that this was one of the things you were going to do with your life?
Well, growing up, I mean, in elementary school, we had our movie days in the cafeteria. Went to Pecan Grove, and every now and then they'd bring in the I'm not even sure what millimeter the projectors were, and had the old movies and had Cousteau come out. Had Jacques Cousteau had all of his movies at that time, so that was a big influence right off the bat.
Okay.
And then that and watching the old Sea Hunt TV series, that was kind of always interested. So I always loved watching that. And then got into high school, and I had a friend in high school that had scuba gear. And I got talking to him. He moved here from Oregon. So I got talking to him, and I went to the local dive shop here in town. Instructor was Bob Taylor. Still in touch with him to this day. He has a music school in California. Real big in music. Just think of the last name and kind of think of who else is in that genre of the Taylors. Not denying, not confirming that he's related to the Taylors. But anyway, I went in there, talked to him. Mom went in and signed me up.
Okay, signed you up for classes.
Signed me up for classes. I went through the class.
And this is high school. What age?
Sophomore summer going into junior year. So I bummed a ride to classes, got to class, got to the pool. We did our classes. The building is still there. It's Nicholas Lock and Key now on Fifth Avenue. And then we used the old Racket Club swimming pool.
Which one is that one?
Out on Windsor.
Windsor, yep, okay.
So that was the big pool then. So we used that pool. Come time for certification dives.
Mm-hmm.
Now, keep in mind, this is 1980. Certification dives come around. Okay, I'm not driving yet. Mom doesn't have the money to go. Can't get away from work. So I bummed a ride with one of the guys in the truck. And we went over that night. We slept on the boat because the boat had bunks that we could sleep on. Fired up the boat.
And where's this at? Where's the boat?
This is in San Diego.
San Diego? Okay.
This is San Diego.
Obvious choice.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful place. Go right to San Diego.
I'm the not-nosed kid, not knowing what's going on. I'm thrown into this world with all these seasoned divers going, okay, this is kind of cool. We'll fire up the boat, the diesel engines fire up. We start smelling bacon because they got a whole grill on the boat. And an hour and a half later, we're at the dive site.
Mm-hmm. And how far out is the dive site?
It's an hour and a half south of San Diego. It's Los Coronado Islands. It's right across from TJ. Okay. You can see the bull ring on a clear day.
Nice.
So we bail off the water, had a beautiful day. Now, you got to think about the time frame. 1980. Mm-hmm. What movie just came out?
Jaws.
Yep. So one of the guys, where we were diving is a great big seal rookery. So we got sea lions all over the place. They love to play. So one of the students, he was coming up, and the sea lion grabbed his fin and pulled on his fin.
No way.
He was done.
Whoa. No. Wow, that is a great experience.
He was done. The big white puppy's coming to get him, and he was done. So we had a great day there. We got done diving all day there.
So how'd you do on your first dive?
I did phenomenal. I loved it.
Uh-huh.
All the instructors, all the dive masters said, man, you're great, you're great. So we didn't have any money for a hotel room. We didn't have any money for anything. We went up, our next dive was up at La Jolla Shores, right there in San Diego. So we went up there. I got the short end of the stick. He slept in the bed of his truck. It's a Toyota pickup, bucket seats, four-wheel drive. And I got the cab. So I had no room to sleep. I didn't care. I was having a blast.
You're having a good time.
I was having a good time.
Desert kid out in San Diego experiencing this for the first time.
Yeah. So we got up the next morning. We dove, had a great dive. got certified, got finished up, and we came back.
Okay, on your first dive, did you see anything? You saw the...
Oh, we had so much life on our first dive. I still love diving that same dive spot. It's this great big seal rookery, so it's a rock ledge off the little island, and there's all kinds of life out there. We got moray eels, we got Garibaldi's, California state marine fish, great big orange fish. Like I said, we got sea lions out there. We got the sea lion pups. And they're just all playful, very curious.
How close do you get to them when you're underwater?
I've had them come right up next to me, almost knock my mask off.
Whoa!
They come right. I tell everybody, don't try to touch them. Just let them come to you.
Let them come to you.
Let them come to you, and then it's all fun.
Mm-hmm. And they like to have fun. So
they love that fun. They love the games.
Mm-hmm.
So you try to touch them, you're going to get hurt.
Yeah, like a dog, like most dogs.
Yeah. You don't want to.
You think of them as big puppy dogs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you respect their space, and they're good.
Yeah, you're in their territory.
Definitely.
Yeah, you're in their space. So actually, you definitely have to have that respect. So you did that. You get certified, and then you kind of catch the bug. You're like,
well,
I need to do this.
I did, but life happens.
Life happens.
High school, everything happens. So then fast forward about 6 years or so, I'm seeing a girl and we're thinking, hey, I want to get into this. So we come out here to AWC and take the class with Jeff Denman. And she loves it and I love it. And we get back into it a little bit and then life happens. So fast forward to about 1998, right around 98, I went, hey, I think it's time. I got back, I took the class again. Went back through the same program again.
Right here at AWC?
No, this one was through his shop.
Oh, that was through the shop? Okay.
Through the shop. And I haven't stopped.
Mm-hmm. So then 98 was...
98 was that kickoff, and I haven't stopped. I went in, got my advance, went right straight into rescue, became the shop's rescue diver. In 2000, I had back surgery. And right after back surgery, I wasn't even cleared from back surgery. I started my what we call Dive Master, which is the first professional side. So we started my Dive Master program. Finished that in 2000. And let's see, that would have been 2005. Yeah, 2005, I went off and became an instructor.
Okay, so 2005, you're an instructor now. Now, is there a lot of courses you have to go through to become that? Because you also mentioned safety. You really want to have that safety and also not just have it, but also make people feel safe, right?
Right. And you've got to, part of it's counseling, part of it's being a counselor out there, part of it's got to be able to control the situation, know your students, understand how they're going to react in different situations. And understanding that and learning that through the whole process.
So it's beyond just the technical diving stuff.
It's so much more than just throw the gear on and breathe underwater.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There's so much more to it. There's that safety side to it. There's the physiology side to it. And once you get through all that and you get to that comfort zone, it's the most beautiful place in the world.
Mm-hmm.
We have... this fast-paced world that we have now, everything slows down and stops. Everything just absolutely slows down and stops. Your breathing, you control your breathing. It's a lot like yoga.
Oh, yeah.
So you're controlling your breathing, you're relaxing, and you're admiring the life around you. We're going into, I always like to say, we're going into a 4D world. How often do we look up during the day? Not often. How often do we look down? We're going into a world where we have life around us 365 degrees. I've been in schools of fish where they've been completely all around me.
Just engulfed with them.
Just completely engulfed in fish, in sea life. And you'll have different age groups, basically, through the water column. You may have the younger ones towards the bottom, the bigger ones towards the top, or vice versa, depending on the species. And we just have, it's just a diverse world down there that people only look at it one way. Everybody says, oh, I'm afraid something's going to get me. I put my toe in the water, something's going to get me. the likelihood of something getting you is slim to none.
Slim to none. And I like that you mentioned like it kind of slows down there. It sounds therapeutic, and you mentioned words like yoga and stuff. So is it therapeutic in a way?
Very much so. Very much so. If you're having a bad day, everything goes away. Everything just goes away. Nobody's yelling at you. No cell phones going off.
Yeah.
No bosses bugging you. It's all just gone the minute you drop underwater.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to take a quick break. On the other side of the break, we'll get into, I want to ask you what's probably the craziest thing that happened, or something that you saw, something that you really remember. And then we're going to talk a little bit about teaching out here at AWC.
Okay. Sounds great.
All right. We're going to do that right after this. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
This is Border Radio, KOFA, your passport to your global destination for music. We are your local public broadcasting station that can be heard through your radio at 94.7 FM, 1320 AM, on the KOFA app, and at borderradioaz.org.
What's Up Yuma Radio is sponsored in part by Nova Home Loans, serving Yuma County and nearby communities. Nova Home Loans offers residential lending services, including home loans and refinancing. They are also proud supporters of local community efforts and organizations. More information is available at novahomeloansyuma.com.
You're tuned to 94.7 FM. The weather forecast for Yuma today is sunny with the high near 99, clear this evening with the low around 68. This summer, the Yuma Art Center is exhibiting some local youth photography as part of a collaboration with KOFA, San Luis, and Cibola High Schools. The gallery is open to the public and will be on display now through August 21. For more information, visit kawc.org/news. Stay tuned to 94.7 FM, KOFA Border Radio.
The City of Yuma invites families to dive-in movie night on Saturday, July 11th at Marcus Pool. Enjoy a free showing of The SpongeBob Movie, Search for SquarePants, from the pool or pool deck under the summer sky. Gates open at 7 and the movie begins at sunset. Information at yumaaz.gov under events.
Turn on Border Radio KOFA 94.7 FM and cross musical borders every day. From new indie discoveries to timeless classics, listener-supported Border Radio brings you music you won't hear anywhere else. Live, local, and online at borderradioaz.org and on the KOFA app.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up Yuma Radio. We're here joined by
Shawn Foster, the owner of Arizona Scuba Shack. And before we get into how you became the owner of the Arizona Scuba Shack, I wanted to ask you just where is your favorite place in the world that you've been, that you've done some scuba diving?
Oh, there's two places I really love. I love Southern California. I love San Diego water. We have such diverse life right there. Yeah, it's cold water, but we have such a diverse life that we have right here out of our back door, basically. And my other favorite place is Cozumel, Mexico.
Okay.
It's all drift dives. The community is so special down there. And it's part of the world's second largest reef system. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows of the Great Barrier Reef, but this one basically starts at Cuba, Cozumel, and it drops all the way around to Roatan. Mm-hmm. Down to Honduras, past Roatan. So it really is a big, long reef system, and it's beautiful, diverse. You never know what we're going to see there.
Okay. Is there anywhere in the world you haven't been scuba diving where you want to go? You can still go,
there's always new places. There's always new places to go explore. One of the newest places I want to go explore is Dubai.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Everything is over the top at Dubai.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
they really do it up. Yeah, for sure.
But they have built a state-of-the-art dive environment. They call it a swimming pool. It's a dive environment that they built. What do you guys like to do on the weekends? What do you guys like to do in your free times?
Well, I don't know. Whatever. I don't know.
Go on,
Video games?
socialize.
No, I don't do video games.
Socialize,
I
we watch
usually
movies,
socialize.
yeah.
Movies,
go out,
okay. Foosball, anything like that? Like
Yeah.
we can do all this under the water there.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they have built all this recreation that you can do down there. They
Okay.
have multiple levels that you can go to. You've got viewing spots from other people. It drops down to over 130 feet.
Wow.
They have a state-of-the-art medical facility. So it's just one of those places that it's really interesting to go see and go see behind the scenes.
Yes.
So that's kind of on my list.
So they built this. This is all man-made.
It's all man-made.
Wow.
Well, you know, where else can you go ski in a building?
Yeah. Wow. It's pretty wild. Dubai. Definitely, it looks unreal when I see it on TV and stuff, and so some of the actual like aerial views of it. It's pretty wild over in Dubai. But that's one of the places that maybe on your bucket list. You
Yeah,
want to
it's
go
kind
there?
of on my bucket list. I don't really like to call them bucket lists because bucket list, to me, is you do it one and done.
Right.
You know, I like to, go places to experience different things and may not like it the first time. Let's go back and try it again. Or may love it the first time with something we want to return to. And that's that's the one thing about Cozumel. The diving is great. The food is great. The community is great. So why not keep going back?
Absolutely. So, what is one of the craziest experience or close calls, if anything? Or, tell me a little bit. Let's get a little scary,
Let's get
or
a
just
little scary. Okay. Let's take a few myths out of the scariest thing in the water.
Yeah.
Other people.
All right. All right. Okay.
You never know what they're going to do. I've had people knock my mask off. I've had people knock my regulator off. I've had them run into me and not even know I'm there. They just keep going.
Oh wow.
And on the other hand, because everybody wants to think of the aquatic life and what's out there, what's going to get you. The aquatic life is going to leave. They don't want to hang around. They don't like you. They don't want to be around you. But I have been in the water with 15-foot great whites.
Okay, and you've seen them when you're under there, like you could.
Yeah,
It's right over there.
It's right there.
Okay.
I've been eye to eye with 15-foot great whites,
Okay.
and they're majestic. They're beautiful. I've never felt so at peace.
So. Okay, you're at peace. So what do you do at that moment? You just
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it. Just totally relax.
Enjoy every moment of it because you may never get this opportunity again.
That's incredible, right? Because you mentioned Jaws,
Yep.
the kind of fear that it put into people, and there obviously are shark attacks. There's this stuff. There's a whole Shark Week that everybody gets excited about.
And I really, that organization, that company, I have really lost a lot of respect for. Because they have, in some cases, they've done no more harm than good. Some of their researchers, some of their stuff out there, they have harmed some of the animals. So I'm not a big fan of them. There is another company, organization that runs a week that runs at the same time, and they do a fantastic job.
Oh.
They do a fantastic job at education. They're not so much about bringing in the Hollywood stars and and making this great big production out of everything. They keep it low key, but they keep it really educational.
So do you remember the first time you saw one? Were you were relaxed at that very first time?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I love sharks. I love being in the water with sharks. I've crawled up into holes with them. I've petted them. I've moved their tails so I can take the pictures.
Oh, wow.
They were nose to tail, two of them, and I took the one tail and moved it over, and she moved it back. So I had this back and forth battle with her while I was trying to take the picture of the other one.
You're like, I'm trying to do something here.
Yeah, give me a break here. Come on now.
So what about when you're down there, you're teaching somebody, have they seen the sharks? Have they panicked at all? Has anybody?
I have found newborn sharks for them, and a lot of my students say, I never want to see a shark. I don't want to. And I let them pet a shark for the first time.
That's incredible.
And that changes their whole attitude. Or we see some of the life that lives underneath the sand. and I pull that up, and they see that, and their whole attitude changes.
Wow, that's incredible. Like once you, like you mentioned, kind of education, and then going down there and experiencing it for yourself, right? Seeing and the respect that you bring when you're down there, and it's like a totally different environment. But it sounds like it's up to you how you navigate through it.
Exactly. And I tell everybody, let's think about you're going into their home. Do you want somebody to go in your home and destroy yours? No, most time, no.
No.
So let's treat their home with respect.
Yes, absolutely. So 98, you start this, and when did you start teaching out here at AWC?
I was assisting in 2000.
Okay.
And then I got my instructor certification 21 years ago this week. That was in 2005. My buddy Jeff Denman and I, we were, still buddies to this day. He walked in the shop one day and goes, "Hey, you got a couple bucks?" I said, "Yeah, I got it. I got 5 here. You want that?" He goes, "Yeah, that's perfect. I'll take it." I gave him $5. Next thing I know, he shook my hand and said, "You just bought the dive shop."
Oh, wow.
True story.
Yeah, that's a bargain.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I don't know. There's days I don't know.
You want to give him the $5 back?
Yeah, exactly.
So you got that, and how's it been since then?
It's been usually pretty good. Past couple of years have been kind of a struggle. This has been a slow year for me. I think it's a slow year for a lot of people, but we're still plugging along.
So what about teaching out here at AWC, though? Like doing that, you said you're assistant. Did you ever like the whole program? And
Yeah,
you're saying, I talked off air earlier, it's not going on right now, but tell me a little bit about it.
We're still working on it. It's still in a process. But I've been teaching out here for about 21 years.
Oh, okay. About 21
So
years.
we've had a program here on the campus for well over 26 years. Part of it is education. Part of it's getting people to know that we have a program out here. And part of it is just the way the registration is now. It's all online. And years ago, everybody had to go through the gym and sign up for classes through the gym. And that was phenomenal because the classes were filled up every year.
So then you would be there like a booth in the gym and kind of let people know what you offer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we had a lot more community classes. Golf. We had ceramics. We had a lot of different other classes that were offered at that time also.
Okay. And now, so you said it's been a difficult year, and you think it's maybe the economy or you like getting the word out about what you offer? It's
a little bit of both.
Okay.
It's Yuma's really got to be where it's hard advertising. We don't really have any. This is one of the few local radio stations we have.
Yeah.
And the advertising dollars don't go as far. So it really is hard getting the word out there. Social media is one of the best ways we can do it now. So we're push social media quite a bit.
Yeah, so then you're finding, because it is new, right? Going into social media from something that you're used to.
Right.
Right? And then getting and navigating this other world, right?
Completely new world.
Completely new world. Yeah, where people behave differently.
Yeah.
And so
there's still some sharks online, though.
Most definitely.
They'll
get you.
Not the good ones either online. So you got to be careful how to do that. But but you're still hanging in there. Is this what you do full time or?
No. I work for the city full time.
Okay, you're still with the city?
Yep.
Okay, still with the city. And so if somebody was thinking about taking a class scuba diving, why would you ask them to take it, or should they?
It's a fantastic family sport. It really has become a big family sport. It's just to see the underwater world, just to admire that portion of the life that we have and the world that we have that most people don't know. They have that notion of it's scary down there. And then once they actually see it, they go, oh, this is beautiful. And, people travel a lot now. So now we can, by getting into scuba, you look at completely different travel destinations. completely different places to go travel.
Oh yeah, because now that you have that opportunity to do that, it's like kind of opens up a different world.
It's
like, okay, we could go over here and check this out.
They change their thought process on traveling or family events.
Mm-hmm. So I purposely ran out of time because I don't want to tell the story, but I did go scuba diving. I still need to finish my course.
Yeah.
But it was one of those situations where I'll just leave it out there. Like we go up to the rocks. I'm almost out of air, and he switches tanks up on some rocks, and that's all the story you're gonna get out of it. But it was good. You were great. Like, and that's why I brought up the safety. You were calm. You were like, hey, let's go over here, do that. You gave me your pack, which had 3/4 left, and you're barely using any air, and I'm down panicking. But as soon as I got down, you're like, once I listened, and you're like, go down to the bottom, and you're like, oh, everything just slows down. Yeah. That's the point. That's it. Like, you're just like, oh my goodness. And then you took me over to the rocks or whatever they're called down there, and like these, I don't know if they're sunfish or some kind of fish would kind of pop out of these little holes and stuff, and right there with the fish, and it was just beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And getting your mind off of thinking about the panic situation.
Yeah.
Getting your mind off of that, it helps relax everybody.
Yeah. And once I coasted in and all the way down at the bottom, went in, it was beautiful. It was a great experience. I do have to, where do I end up? Like, what do I got to do? One more dive and I'm good? Or do you remember?
With this time that's passed, I'd say let's go through the whole program
again. All right.
Let's refresh everything. Refresh everything. It's not going to hurt.
No, it won't. It was a great class. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, Victor, would you ever do it?
Yeah, if you want to go back out there, once you get certified or whatever, we can. I'll join you.
So, are you certified? Have you done it?
No, I'm not certified.
Oh, like I'm saying, we got to take his class.
We'll go through the process.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. Thank you so much, Shawn, for coming on. I really appreciate it, man.
No problem. Thank you, guys.
Tell everybody where they could find you on social media.
I'm at Arizona Scuba Shack on Facebook, Instagram. Website's being reworked right now, but it's still ArizonaScubaShack.com.
All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
Thank you.
And with that, it's time for a break. Who are we coming back with, Victor?
We have Jesus and Alexis from the Costa Baja restaurant.
Yes, we do. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.